And the next thing we're going to talk about in this chapter is a stem-changing verb. We will be learning several stem-changing verbs, but the very first stem-changing verb that we're going to learn is the verb jugar. Jugar means to play. We learned this at the beginning of the year when we learned how to say to play video games. In order to conjugate the verb jugar, it is not only going to get the same changes to the ending that we had before, it's also going to change this letter right here. What's left after you've taken the ending off of a verb is referred to as the stem. This stem is actually going to change in a stem-changing verb, not just the endings, but also the stem. In the case of jugar, the U is going to change into a UE in almost all of the forms. So in our yo form, if I want to say that I play, I have to change the U to a UE, and then I still put my ending for yo. So I play is juego instead of jugo. It's juego. Jugo is juice. The to form will do the same thing, J-U-E. And then the ending for the to form, which is juegas. So juegas is how we say you play. Él or ella juega. I'm going to skip this one for just a second and say the ellos form. Ellos, ellas, or ustedes juegan. So our stem changes its spelling, and then we add the regular endings. The reason that I left this one blank is that nosotros is the only one that does not get a stem change. So the nosotros form is just exactly what we would have expected if we didn't know about this whole stem change thing. So the U just stays a U. There is no change. Same thing goes for this one, by the way, if you want to talk to multiple people in Spain. Now, we have a little pet name for this kind of verb. They're called stem-changing verbs, but they also are called something else. Because all of these little changes occur just in these forms, we like to call these boot verbs. Because if you outline the area that actually gets that stem change, it looks like a boot. Here, we'll give it a little sole, some laces, yeah? So all of the verbs that behave this way, all of these stem changing verbs that get a spell change, are only going to see that spell change within the shape of a boot in the verb chart. And that's an easy way for us to remember that this one right here is not going to get a change.